Hi, guys. It's been 6 months since I've podcast. I just realized that. How's everyone doing? I'm doing pretty good. Just have been really busy with work and stuff, so I have not been doing a lot of knitting. I actually don't even know what's going on in the knitting community right now. Um, yeah, which has been slightly good because I haven't had the means, but sometimes we do things when we don't have the means. So I have not purchased any yarn in a really long time, which is good for me because I have a huge stash. Maybe one of these days I'll show you my stash, or maybe I'll add it on to the end so you guys can see. I definitely need to weed out some, but it's so hard. Um, yeah, I can show you how my organization in my I have a cabinet for it, but admittedly it's full and I need to probably get an additional storage thing, but my house is so little. Oh, look, it's Louise. Louise! Oops, she's making the camera fall. Louise. Hey guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. Kitties. Um okay, so I'm back to making birds. I don't actually know what I was saying when we got interrupted, but I'm back to making birds. So I've made a couple. I actually, this weekend, I have no idea why Louise keeps getting up here. I don't know what is happening, but don't come over here. Um, Sometimes I think when I don't pay attention to them, they're super spoiled. And then they have to get in the middle of. Louise isn't as bad as Cosette, but today she's kind of tripping out. I actually it's a long story, but we had tree trimmers here, and my house has a flat roof. And so the cats were inside. It's a long story, but it was supposed to be a 2-day job, and they were walking on the roof, throwing stuff down. It sounded like an earthquake, and it went on for 2 weeks. So my cats are basically traumatized, but they're coming out of it slowly. But they are always looking outside, staring at the roof. It's sad. In fact, Cosette, when it first happened, she hid inside of. If you see, I have a fireplace, but it's really just for aesthetic, and then I have a wood stove inside of it. So on the sides, there are holes. You can actually see I have like fabric in there. It's just for like the old ventilation for the work when it was working the fireplace. So they try to get in there, the cats do. So years ago I Hi guys. Oh my gosh. So my phone, I got a new phone and it's kind of a disaster. And I have all this video that I want to keep and I've moved and it's taking up storage and I'm just a tech idiot. So I'm having a hard time with my storage on this phone. So anyway, that's why it keeps stopping. Um, Hopefully we can get through this, but I just wanted to catch up, and I just made a cute little movie. And I'm gonna all of the things that I've been up to, and Ellie came a couple times, and um, yeah, I thought I'd include that stuff. So let's see, I was talking about the birds. So my friend at work really wants some birds to give as gifts. So I promised her I would do that. So I'm experimenting with different types of materials. So on this guy, I used, I'm stitching him a heart on his chest, but I did like gold legs. I guess they're like copper, and real feathers. And yeah, I'm embroidering a little heart, but I'm going to take it out because it's not really in the right place. It's going to run into the feathers there. But I don't know. I can't decide if he's cute or not. I do like the brass legs. I think it's something different. He's got a cute tail. I don't know. I was thinking about maybe even making him some clothes. He's really furry. Hey, what's up, guys? Do you like me? My cats like him for sure. They want to bite his face off. Anyway, so that's one. I'm just going to give her some options because she was like, whatever you want to do. So I'm just kind of experimenting. This one I did like an ombre effect. So I basically just used 3 different colors held with the same color mohair, and that's the effect I got. And I'm doing a duplicate stitch of flowers on the tail and the back, possibly the stomach. I haven't decided, but yeah, I'm just experimenting. So this one has the black legs. And I get my basic pattern from I've showed it before on other episodes, but from the Arne and Carlos Field Guide to Knitted Birds. And that's where I get my basic pattern. But I have to say, I've actually changed it. Like as I go, I do different things that deviate from the pattern. So it's actually not very much like it, especially like this guy's got a really tiny head. He almost looks like a chicken. Or like a rooster. I wonder if I could add like a comb. Of course I could. That might be really cute. I didn't even think about that. Because he's got a tiny head and a big ass body. It's not a bad idea. So those are my birds. And then, like I said, I will put a picture of the one that I made recently for a student. It was a nerd bird with glasses. And I think I'm going to do another one with stripes because the striped ones are so cute. So yeah, so this guy, I just got to finish him up, put his legs on, and finish embroidering the back. It's going to go all the way up. It's going to be really pretty. I think I'm going to use 3 different colors of... Did it stop? Okay. I'm nervous that the video is going to stop. So I know that I've showed this before on my other episode, and this is the Anthe shawl that I started for myself. Oops, do I have it right? Yeah, and so as you can see, you can actually see in this lighting, I started the motif, but I wasn't happy with it because, you know, the first one I made was so contrastive. This one is very low contrast, kind of dull. So I knew it would be, but I don't know, seeing it coming to fruition is not making me like super thrilled. So, but I just keep going because I'm sick of it, frankly. You know, it's been going on for months. So, and I only have a little ways to go, so I need to finish it. But yeah, I think it's weird because it's really contrasted with this, you know, the brown and the white, but once you get with the white and the green, it fades, and that's where it needs to be more stark. So I don't know. I'm not ripping it out though. So I just, you know, it's a learning process. I wouldn't do those colors again. It reminds me of like mint chip, but like I said, one of my students said it looks like Baby Yoda because I had it at work one day. So maybe it's just a Baby Yoda thing. Oh, and I want to show off this cute little bag that I got at my friend's shop, Knits and Knots Tahoe. And actually, she just opened a second store in Minden. I think it's in Nevada. Anyway, it's called Knits and Knots Tahoe. So she's got a second store, which is pretty exciting, but I thought this was really cute for summer. It kind of reminds me of the jelly shoes from the 80s. I mean, I'm old, so yeah. Okay. Let's see. Oh, I wanted to show you this adorable thing. So one of my students who's such a big reader, he comes in the library and he's just so adorable, and he's a total cat person. And so he and his mom actually made this stamp to make bookmarks for me and Claire, the librarian. We're both librarians, but I'm the assistant librarian. So he's just a love bug. I just thought I'd show that. It was really touching. And actually, he's the one I made the bird for because it was his birthday. Anyway, I thought that was really cute. What else do I want to show you? I have not made any progress with my the Stephen West project that I was working on. I'll show you. Oh, I did buy something. Sorry guys, I should have had that prepared. I just thought about it, but when I recently went to Placerville to see my family, and it was my birthday, so my stepmom bought me this, there's a great knitting shop called Lofty Lou's. It's right on Main Street. And I was thinking about summer knits, and so kind of funny story, but they had a model of one that was already knit in the window with a summery yarn, and so I saw it and I was like, oh, it's so pretty. So this is the yarn they used, and it's like a lilac, kind of a pink. It's kind of blowing out a little bit. It's more lavendery, kind of mauve, I guess. But anyway, it is bamboo. It's called Bamboo Pop by Universal Yarn, and it's 50% cotton and 50% bamboo. And so that was my stepmom, as a birthday gift, bought me all this stuff, and I got new needles. And then I'm so ridiculous. I got home and realized I already bought this pattern. And so we bought it twice, but that's okay. But anyway, yeah, so this is the Edie top by Isabel Kramer. I've actually never knit any of her designs, but people rave about her pattern making skills. So we'll see. I started it, but then for some reason, why did I rip it out? I probably made a mistake and got frustrated like I always do, and then just I don't know. I'm also like at that point, I've gained so much weight, and I'm not sure on the sizing anymore. It's difficult. So let's see what else. Oh, this is the one I was going to show you, the Stephen West. Oh, what a mess. I swear, is anyone else like this? Like, I spend half my life untangling projects. I think that's the worst part about being a procrastinator and someone that just has so many projects started and hasn't finished them. It's pretty annoying. But anyway, this is the Stephen West. It's kind of like gathered at the top because I have it on stitch markers. I must have needed the needle for something else. But anyway, it's a very cool design. And I was using minis from Huloko that I had that were like a gemstone, I think. Like a citron. Anyway, I showed this the last time. But I just thought I'd show it again. I don't see what I was working on. Oh, and I had never finished the one thing for my friend's daughter. I'm still like up in the air whether I should keep going. It's really soft, but I feel like my gauge is just really off. I don't know. Maybe I'll start doing it again. Let's see what else we have in here. There's always treasures to be found, right? I found this the other day, which is pretty neat. It's a it is a, oh, I have needles in there even. Huh, see, it's like finding money in your pocket. Little teeny needles too. I could use those for birds. I could make another bird that's really small. I think this is made by I have her big, she makes, I think she's Canadian, Jessie May or something like that. And she makes, I'll put it here, but she makes wonderful needle holders and bags and stuff. And so my needles I keep in my, she she makes needle rolls. I'll show you what that is. I mean, I'm sure most of you have seen them. But this is the denim, and I've had this for years, but this is where I keep all my needles. In the front, I do my my DPNs, and then in the back I put my circulars in there, and then it's got a little pocket for like extra stuff if you want to put scissors or whatever in there. I love it. I think it's super convenient. I mean, I think it'd be nice to have another one. I could probably sew that up, but let's face it, I can't even get through knitting projects. Okay, so there's that. What else do I have going on? Haven't finished the damn sweater for my sister's kid, so she'll probably be too big for it before too long. I just saw her and she's losing her teeth, so she's like rapidly growing. It's gonna be, hey, Cosetti she's gonna make an appearance by destroying my yarn as I'm talking. What else? Oh, let's see. Oh, this is fun. So, I had a gift card that I forgot about from my friend's shop. That's how I got that bag. And then also, I bought this really cool, let's see. This really cool, I don't even know what you call it, a storage. It's by Coco Knits. Oh, it's an accessory roll. So another type of, and so it comes with these little cords that you can change out the colors, I guess. And it's made from this really strange, like, I'm sure it's paper, some sort of like recycled. And then it has all these little compartments. It's pretty adorable. And then it's just, you just go like that. I mean, it's kind of ingenious and it's really tiny. I love stuff like that. So you can keep little things in there. Stitch markers and straight pins or whatever. Because I use a lot of the straight pins for the birds. And I hot glue them. I take off the needle part and just clip it right at the head of the straight needle, just the colored part for the eye, because I'm always worried if kids get a hold of it, they'll get stuck with the needle, because it kind of, you know, the birds are very squishy, and so if there's a straight pin in there, they could get nicked by it. So I try to trim those up. So that's that. Oh, I have to show you this adorable mug from my friend Claire. She gave it to me for Teacher Appreciation Week. I mean, it's so adorable. It's customized. So it says, can you see? Hope it's not backwards. Once upon a time, there was a girl who really loved cats and books. It was me. The end. Isn't that adorable? And then on the back, it says Miss Stephanie. And then it's got all my favorite children's books on there. Isn't that the cutest thing ever? And it's actually a really nice mug. She got it on Etsy, she said. So anyway, I think that's really sweet. What else can I share about my knitting? I did join, I'm probably dumb to do this because I'm always realizing my kids have signed me up for subscriptions. I, inadvertently sign up for things not realizing, or I'll forget to cancel it. And so the other day I'm like, I have like $80 worth of these stupid subscriptions. So I got rid of a lot of them. But then you get sucked back in because there's this one, I forget what it's called, but I joined it for free last night, and it's like, it's a sewing community, and you have access to like 800 patterns for free, and you take classes and learn how to make clothes that fit you. It's really cool. And so I don't know, that really appealed to me. I have all this fabric. I have a sewing machine that I'm itching to use. I just thought it'd be really cool. And I'm always, searching, being busty and everything. I I have a hard time with things that fit because I'm smaller around, although hardly anymore. But anyway, my point is that it's hard to find clothes sometimes that fit me properly. So it'd be neat to be able to make my own. It's kind of a dream, but we'll see. It was actually $1 to join. I just have to remember to unsubscribe if I don't like it. So anyway, I think that's probably it. I don't have much to say. I just thought I'd come on. I'm also going to add, Ellie and I did a 20-minute clip when she was here the first time, right before we went to the airport, because we meant to podcast, and we did it really quick at the end. So it's kind of funny, but sorry I keep playing with my hair. I feel like a sheepdog. I need to get my bangs cut. Actually, I've been doing it myself. My poor hairdresser probably thinks I'm crazy. So anyway, I hope this finds everybody well. And sometimes I think it's silly to keep podcasting because I don't always have a lot to say. I haven't been knitting as much as I'd like to, but hopefully this summer I'll have some time. Although I am teaching summer school and helping at a summer camp. I signed up for that, which I got to do it because I am broke as a joke. It's hard living here in California. Anyway, I hope everybody's doing well. And like and subscribe if you could. I don't know how to get more followers. I'm clueless on this, and I don't make time to figure it out. So it is what it is. I hope everybody is knitting and creating, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.